Hey guys, how's it going? It's bedtime Chris here. It's currently like 2:30 in the morning and I just finished watching what I believe to be the last episode of Supernatural ever. It wasn't advertised. I don't think it was advertised as the last episode, but the way that this episode ended is like that's the ending? Not like I'm sad, but like I didn't expect this to be the last episode. I was kind of caught off guard with that. Last week's episode, last week's episode. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm definitely not. But last week's episode with the scenes that happened in, I was like, oh, we're getting close to the end now for sure. And then this week is the last episode. I was kind of taken aback by that. Maybe I think it's episode 19. I want to say this was. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I honestly didn't look at the episode number, but um, I think the episode's called "Inherit the Earth" is the name of the episode I'm talking about, and yeah, if that's the last episode, I'm okay with it. I think it's a pretty well-rounded way to end the series and the show entirely. But if not, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a surprise one or two more episodes, like a twist. Like this is the ending we thought. Ooh, it just hit me. Maybe this is the ending that we're thinking we're getting, but the villain is manipulating us to think that this is the ending. But then next week we're gonna come back with another episode how this was false. That'd be interesting. I don't think so, but like, God, that'd be a hard dick slap to the chin. Holy shit. Um, yeah. So then I have the piercing. Obviously, I wanted to briefly mention that I recorded a video on my. Oh my God! As soon as I touched it, everything got itchy at once. I'm like 2.5 days into healing, and as soon as I touched it, my entire nostril got itchy. I'm just itching around it right now. Holy shit! The septum piercing I got in, and I recorded a video talking about it that was like 15 minutes long, and I recorded it at my desk with my mic and everything, just I think through OBS or whatever have you, and I went to go edit it yesterday, and the audio sounded like it sounded like VHS distortion. It was all fucked up, so I had to delete that. So I'm gonna have to re-record that. Um, and yeah, so I'm dealing with this. This should be a prominent fixture in my day-to-day life the next 3 to 6 months. It depends. It's already feeling pretty good. Like I have moments where it hurts, obviously, but like today it's been actually very well, and I'm only 2.5 days into it. I got it done at Monday at noon. Monday at 12:30 p.m. is when I got this put in, and it's currently Thursday, like almost 3 a.m. I think. So, and yeah, so speaking of, actually moving on to, not speaking of, but moving on to my work schedule, things have been very messy, as they have been every time I do these update videos. It's always talk about my work schedule, but I'm trying to get you guys an idea of what's to come for the next couple of weeks. And I have good news, which is that my schedule should be reducing to from 40 hours to like 34 hours. So those 6 hours I'm getting back are divvied throughout the week, meaning instead of coming in at noon every day, which leaves me about an hour in the morning to do anything since I sleep in till like 10:30 or whatever have you, because of how late I am up doing stuff. That leaves me like an hour every morning before I have to go to work. Instead of 12, I get to go in at 2 o'clock now, starting next week, which means I can wake up at 10 a.m. Hell, I can wake up earlier if I need to get stuff done at 9 a.m. And I have the option of going to Walmart if I need to go shopping, or hell, even going to Hannaford or like E.M. Heath's or something if I need to go food shopping, or just get out of the fucking house, because half the time I'm literally home, work, home, work, home, work. And that's all I do for like the entirety of the week. And even on my weekends, Sunday, Monday, half the time I'm just at home because I don't have the money to go anywhere. I don't have the spare money to go anywhere, and I don't have shit all to do outside of the house. So it'll be nice to have the option to go somewhere in the morning and get something done if I need to, or just stream in the morning, or what I plan on doing, which is the majority of the time writing in the morning. So yeah, my schedule will be going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 o'clock, Saturday, 12 o'clock, to keep me at about 34 hours roughly. So that's cool as long as things don't get fucked up again, because things have been so fucked up. Like every time we're like, hey, we have a consistent schedule. This is your schedule next week. Just kidding. Somebody almost cut their finger off and they're at the hospital. Now this is all fucked up again. That just happened the other day. So It's like every fucking week, man. Every week I think I have my schedule and I think it's about to slow down. I feel like I'm in a perpetual hell of just going in at 12 every day. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but when I go to bed at 4 or 5 a.m. and I wake up at 10 to 11 a.m. and I have to go to work at 12 every day, it's like, and then I get home at 9 p.m. and by the time I get home at 9 p.m. I'm usually either too mentally tired to do anything or too physically exhausted, or if it was really slow at work, I'm not physically exhausted, but I never really woke up because it was so slow at work. My body's been in a very just consistent, just flatlined mood the entire day, you know? Because when you're working, you're busy, you get the adrenaline, your blood's pumping, you have that go 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 mentality all day. But then when it's slow all day and you're basically standing around and pacing at your job, waiting for literally fucking anything to do, you get home twice as tired as a busy day because you just didn't do anything. You just kind of stood there and just did nothing for 9 hours, and then you get home and you're like, I don't want to do anything because I did nothing all day. You know, it's like having a lazy day in bed. You just don't want to start anything because you haven't done anything. It sucks. So I get home and I have that problem, but so it's hard for me to be productive at night, outside of streaming. Otherwise, I get home and I just kind of play some Xbox, dick around on my PC, maybe edit something, but I haven't been doing that much. So yeah, that's work next week. Hopefully, I'll be going in at 2 every day, which means I'll be able to write. So I want to quickly talk about writing real quick, which is I'm making significant progress. The past 3 or 4 days, I've been absolutely losing my goddamn brain because I've been thinking about how I want to end book 2 and thus end the duology Vengeance series, Vengeance Children of Faust, and then this one, which the placeholder name is Cataclysm, but I'm not quite sure, and that's Vengeance Cataclysm. But that's just kind of temporary name. Who knows? I might change it. I mean, the original book was just called Vengeance until about like a few months before I decided to fully publish it. Then I added on the name Children of Faust, and it worked out perfectly, I think. So, yeah. So I've been overthinking and thinking a lot about the end of book 2, and my biggest dilemma. And again, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Not like anybody cares. Nobody's read it, but like I'm not gonna spoil anything just in case. The way that I structured and had book 1 was you had think about it like this: the beginning of the book, chapter 1, is number 1, okay? The end of the book, chapter 32 or whatever have you, is number 10. So between 1 and 10 is beginning and end. At about number 8 out of 10 is where you have the big orchestral final climax that we had, the event, you know, it's all leading up to this kind of moment. And then number 9 and number 10 are the fallout, the aftermath, the reprieve, and then the somber ending of it all. And that's how I thought book 2 was going to be structured, but then I kind of realized some things I'm not going to get into, but like things that really kind of break up the way that I had imagined the scenes playing out. As I'm getting, I'm about 150 written pages into it, with about 40 pages of the timeline that I'm working through and all the notes associated with it. And as I've gotten this far, I've realized that there are some things that aren't going to work out as planned. There's a character I wanted to return who was left either mysteriously alive or dead. We were never confirmed, even though a character said that this character was dead. You couldn't trust that character, so it left it open to me if I wanted to reuse that character, because I do want to reuse this character. I genuinely did want to include them in book 2 for a couple of purposes, but I left it open in the sense that I gave myself that out if I couldn't include them smoothly, cleanly, and have them actually be canonically dead, which would work in the main characters, plural, not character possessive, characters plural, in their current standing of power. Yada yada. So the way I'm at it right now is we're getting the orchestral, climactic, whatever have you, at about a 6 out of, or I'd say probably a 7 out of 10. And then you still have 8, 9, and 10 of basically like the aftermath of that. You can hear Dylan playing Cold War now. Just like a whole lot of stuff that follows after, and I was trying to convince myself, like, I know it needs to have that build up to the end of the book, that it all leads to this thing, but then I realized, like, no, it really doesn't have to. The ending thing could be 3/4 of the way through, and then the last quarter of it is character driven and entirely character driven, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, I think I can really make that work with what I have. I just need to play my cards right, and it can definitely work. So that's kind of what's going on right now with writing. I was stressing a whole lot on some stupid details, but I think I've got to figure it out because basically, like you hit the halfway point in book two when reading, and the characters go from it's very depressive for the first third of the book. Then you hit halfway, and it's literally the characters running from a fight they cannot hope to win, and it's just that it's that kind of threat looming over them where they're just like, we can't fucking do this, we gotta go, we gotta get you safe, we gotta get this next step accomplished so we can do this, maybe have a chance at this, and it's a whole lot of just like, fucking go, get out of here. So it's a whole thing. Oh, my TV screen just dimmed a little bit and it got darker. Like I said, you're on top of my Xbox in front of my TV, so anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with book two stuff. I'm writing my ass off. Just trying to plan where I'm going so I can have a clear picture of what is happening as I'm getting there. And I'm coming across some things I never even considered and that I'm very happy with, honestly. Just more character development after the fact as we get to book two for characters that are no longer even alive. We get further development on their psyche, essentially, and how they lived. Anyway, so now let's get on to the topic of YouTube and streaming. I've been trying to upload more to YouTube, more of my streams to YouTube because I've been grinding achievements and I've been trying to put those streams up, and I was debating on taking clips of those streams, like certain games that I played, and making little 5 to 10 minute videos of just those games. Like I just put up Battlefront 2, which isn't even like anything crazy. The video is not that funny, it's not too entertaining, it's just kind of like a cut-com of Battlefront 2 from my stream as I was getting achievements, and I think I plan on doing that with some games. If I'm streaming and I realize I had a lot of fun playing this game during the stream, and I think I have enough footage, I'll probably take that game itself. Let's say I played Modern Warfare 2 campaign or something like that, and I think that I had a lot of fun during that, and in my head I realize there's some fun moments in there. I'll maybe put that up as its own video after I chop it up a little bit. So yeah, streaming's going well. Make sure you guys follow me, twitch.tv/ahlinkin. Your follows are always appreciated. We're going for 200 followers, and I'm trying to get to a consistent like 15 subscribers. After all the gifted subs kind of expired, I'm down to like 6 sub points, which is, I don't expect a whole lot, but that's still more than I expect to actually maintain. So for everyone that is subscribed, thank you. Your support means everything to me. And yeah, so I usually stream every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, typically, is my streaming schedule right now. But, I'm going to maybe see if I can stream every day because I'm going for my 400,000 gamer score before the end of the year. I'm at 394? What am I at? Let's check my Xbox right now. I'm at 395,250. So not that hard, but I'm trying to clean up old games instead of just buying some cheap and easy games. I want to clean up what I already have to also help out my percentage and just work on things that have been on the back burner for a while. So join me on my streams and let's have some fun. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on lately. As far as Airsoft goes, I actually finally got my JG Bar 10 back from Airsoft GI for it's been gone for 3 months getting upgraded, and I finally have that back. I'm gonna spray paint it in Arctic camo for the winter. Not right now. As soon as we start getting snow, I'm gonna paint it like a nice white camo, like a whatever have you. So that's gonna be cool. But I gotta do a video on that as soon this weekend for a shooting test to see how the upgrade has been. How the upgrade has improved it. Sorry, I've been talking. I've tried to record this video 3 times and I kept fucking up somewhere, or I overindulged on something and it just kind of got away from me. So this is my 3rd time recording this in a row, and I've been talking for about 30 minutes straight. So I'm awful. Anyway, last thing to note, I guess, is I'm going in. What's today? Today's Thursday. Or I guess it's technically Friday now. Next Thursday, I'm going in to get my hair. Hopefully retwisted and also get the extensions put in, so my hair will double in length next week, and I can't wait for that. It's real human hair, and it's going to be interesting because I've never had extensions put in. It's not anything crazy. I don't believe it's going to be anything too insane. But yeah, I'll have my hair will be twice as long, and that's going to be fun. I actually ordered a bigger hat because it's not going to fit as well in this one for sleeping. So that's why I wear this. If you don't know, this is for when I go to bed. It keeps my hair together and it keeps it from getting dirty, like from in dead skin on the bed and stuff like that. Anyway, 15 minutes, way longer than I thought it would be. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitch. Check out my website, linkinslegion.com. Everything is down below at my weenie down here. Coraline, thank you again, Alan, for that shirt. And I will see you all in the next video. I cannot wait to stop talking. Goodbye.